that should sing joy through the dust of the earth. It is the same life that should sing joy through the dust of the earth. Oh, 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 ba-dum-da-da-bo, oh, oh, ba-da-ba-ba, da-da-da-da-da-mo. It is the same life that should sing joy through the dust of the earth.
Brief history. In the beginning, there was Adam and Eve. There was Adam. The Adam clown for Clowns Without Borders is Tortel Patron, and he took his circus show to refugee camps in ex-Yugoslavia, Croatia. It was famously sponsored by children that ran a school. They collected pennies and they paid for the trip, for their tour. And they realized that the powerful expression that was released, the powerful energy. I think they probably had thousands of people. Most refugee camps, when you perform, the whole camp comes out because there's nothing happening. They're waiting. It was a very powerful experience for them. And from that time, the idea expanded to France, America, United States, Quebec, Belgium, Germany, Sweden, and it's become a phenomenon. So yeah, Clowns Without Borders.
Un clown sin frontera suizo sería como un sueño para todos los clowns que estamos trabajando aquí en la Suiza, que no somos pocos, porque por tradición Suiza es un país de una larga y tendida tradición del clown y, por qué no decirlo, de la solidaridad.
Bueno, yo llegué a Suiza en el año 2015. Después de haber trabajado con Payasos Sin Fronteras de Bélgica durante muchos años. Estaba haciendo una maestría en teatro físico en el sur de Suiza y me pongo a buscar la asociación Payasos Sin Fronteras, buscando y no la encuentro. Escribo a la Federación de Payasos Sin Fronteras y me dicen que aun cuando hay varios artistas que han manifestado un interés, todavía la flama no se había iniciado. Entonces yo decido empezar a contactar artistas y la respuesta fue inmediata y fue en masa. Total que decidimos, después de intercambiar muchos correos, llamadas telefónicas, reuniones en persona, entre los artistas que estaban en Suiza y la Federación Internacional de Payasos Sin Fronteras, decidimos que la mejor manera de empezar este proyecto era con una gran gala de clowns en el Teatro Dimitri. Eso fue en diciembre del 2015 y lo llamamos Gala di Solidarietà.
Cos'è secondo voi una frontiera?
Una frontiera per me è piuttosto una cosa negativa, perché le frontiere...
Non si dovrebbe avere le frontiere.
Per quello è bello il titolo Clown sans frontières.
Sono stati dei mesi di preparazione per questo evento, gli artisti sono venuti, tutti sono qua, l'audience è qua, di volontari.
Secondo te oggi abbiamo attraversato una frontiera?
Chiaramente, sì, bueno, ci sono tanti che hanno già attraversato delle frontiere per venire qua, da tutti questi paesi, e noi stiamo attraversando la frontiera verso questa sorta di solidarietà molto particolare.
perché se ne vanno tutti e tre per il prossimo progetto in Nepal. Buon viaggio.
Namaste.
Alors, ça s'est passé le 25 avril 2015, le premier gros séisme. On l'attendait en fait depuis plusieurs années. Ça fait en tout cas 10-15 ans qu'on parle du Big One to come. Mais on parle de 9000 morts, de 600 000 maisons à reconstruire et un grand nombre de bâtiments publics, y compris les écoles à reconstruire aussi. Et on a aussi tout de suite compris, le jour même, on a compris qu'on ne pourrait pas rester à regarder ce qui se passait à la télévision ou sur Internet. Donc on a très très rapidement commencé à penser à ce qu'on pouvait mettre en place pour donner un coup de main.
In the context of post-earthquake, all the people, mostly the children, women, were feeling lots of fear and were in a traumatic situation. It was very difficult to bring them back into their normal life.
And right now, Nepal is going through another sort of difficulty. As it is, the earthquake victims are having a more pathetic time, but also politically we're very unstable. So we're facing difficulties even running our projects.
Yo mero Sati. Yo mero Lasun Sati.
Yeah, yo mero Lasun Sati ho.
Lasun Sati ho.
Yeah. नमस्ते मेरो नाम अदुवा हो र ऊ मेरो लसुन साथी हो र ऊ मेरो खुर्सानी साथी हो र पदुवा होइन होइन मेरो नाम अदुवा हो कम हियर आउ peanut बदाम look over there look at that उता हेर नेम गार्लिक लसुन सेलिन खुर्सानी पौल अदुवा डेभिड.
Testimony number 2. Name David, clown name Adwa. We are about to perform our very first show. We are under-rehearsed. Well, in the theater we might say under-rehearsed, but for a clown we would say ready for an audience. And we learned that we were performing 2 hours ago for 600 small Nepali children. And I'm supposed to start this show with the whole text and introduction. In Nepali, all I can remember right now is how to say, my tongue is on fire. Maybe that will be good for a clown. We'll see. Over and out.
Comment j'ai perçu votre arrivée? Comme une très belle surprise. J'ai reçu un mail du docteur Romano et je n'aurais jamais imaginé que vous aviez l'intention de participer à tous les projets de Camp for Sud qui travaillent avec les enfants, donc sur l'éducation. Et ça m'a beaucoup touchée. Et donc j'ai pu participer finalement à votre tournée. Parce qu'il n'y a pas seulement la production théâtrale, la performance, mais il y a une relation même de fatigue, même de faire un long voyage, et puis de entrer dans des situations domestiques, parce que c'est le théâtre qui va vers les gens, c'est pas les gens qui vont au théâtre.
नमस्कार नमस्कार
नमस्कार
अनि आज के बेसी न के सडक नाको भयो कतै घटाउँदा
Il y a un acteur qui se produit, donc qui met en scène soi-même, donc des très courtes, si on veut, improvisations, mais le public a la possibilité de réagir et de faire des projections. Donc de projeter sur la personne qui est en train de performer son propre vécu. Et donc d'avoir des réactions, voire très profondes.
And there's such a curiosity from all of the children, but also the adults. And it's kind of this first moment of contact between the clown and the people. And we weren't even clown, you know, we weren't in costume or makeup. And there's this wonderful moment of like, okay, how's it going to go? In every village, there was that. And at the end also, then suddenly we've had this show and suddenly we're like a family. And even if we take off the makeup and change our clothes, we're still, the show is kind of still going on.
Dans notre expérience ici, un facteur hyper important pour moi, c'était l'expérience vécue par le groupe, en fait, par la communauté. Et le fait que ce soit une expérience positive. Parce que c'est vrai que là, après le tremblement de terre, j'imagine que les enfants écoutaient toujours les adultes qui parlaient de comment reconstruire, comment faire, et c'était pas des sujets joyeux, quoi, pas des sujets qui font grandir positivement. Et du coup, je pense qu'une expérience comme on l'a fait à Saipu, par exemple, où toute la communauté est venue pour vivre ce spectacle, cette fête ensemble, à travers le rire, ils ont déchargé quelque chose, quoi. Il y avait une énergie super qui s'est dégagée pendant ce spectacle. Et je pense que c'est fondamental de mettre comme ça dans les vies des petits points de repère qui sont joyeux, qui sont positifs, auxquels on peut se raccrocher aussi plus tard.
C'est une manière non seulement de survivre, mais de vivre le mieux possible. Voir que quand même, malgré tout, il y a toujours cette ressource incroyable qui est le rire.
And what we feel also as artists is not only are we bringing laughter and joy and smiles to these communities, we are also receiving a lot of things. This joy of giving and this cultural exchange, and it's a really fulfilling and satisfying thing.
Humor is... What are you doing? Put that down.
Put that down.
For me, humor is what makes me survive. Because in Nepal it's very difficult to survive. And the one thing that can get you through any kind of crisis is humor. So kids laughing, that will help them get through stress, see themselves, make fun of themselves, make fun of their friends, make fun of life a bit, and not take every problem that happens overly serious. So for me, humor is the #1 medicine in life.
Je pense qu'un éclat de rire permet à une personne de laisser sortir d'une manière peut-être pas aussi contrôlée, et ça c'est très bien, Parce que la parole est quelque chose de contrôlé, tandis que le rire, c'est un mouvement spontané. Et ça permet d'abandonner, même pour un instant, tout le reste.
Hola, buenas tardes, soy Moisés, el último en juntarme aquí con el equipo. Estoy muy contento de haber llegado ya.
First time we all fought together. Woo!
So we just entered the camp now. The military, they checked our identity and they let us in. So we are about to prepare to start the show. Here behind we can see all the tents where people are living, and we hope we can get through to gather the people, like making a big parade with music to gather the children and the adults as well, to bring them here where we're gonna do the show.
It's the combination between artistic work and humanitarian contribution. It's what we found out, that they have water, they have food, and they have poor accommodation, but they have it. And what they're most missing is fun, joy, laughter, and pleasure. And this is what we can provide. Give a little bit back of life quality and to strengthen resilience, to allow children to be what they love to be most, to be children.
I think for the people living in the camps, it's always good. Like, it's always, whichever clown group it is, they always seem to have a good time, and we've definitely seen that no matter the camp. And the camps are quite different in their atmosphere, and they definitely are always very welcoming. And for us, well, you're always easy to work with, so it's great. It's always good with Clowns Without Borders, yeah.
Home, que la penya ha flipat que te cagues, tio. Han dit, això què és, tio? Estaven aquí dient, però tio, venga, vamos, vamos, uepa, 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 look at them, my friend. Sí, molt heavy. Y bueno, venga, ahora nos vamos para otro.
Hello, probando. We are on our way to Idomeni now. We are quite excited and a little bit nervous. After this day, we have still 2 days, but it's, well, we have lots of expectations about what is going to happen today. No, Moisés. So this is Idomeni.
Yes. A small part of Idomeni.
Yeah, this is Camp M, no?
Yeah. Into this area on the right-hand side. You could decide where you want to do it. I'll chat with a couple of the volunteers, and then you can come out and get your stuff.
Io mi sento
agitata, infatti non vedo l'ora di entrare lì e portare un po' di colore e incontrare la gente. Mi sento bene. Hey! Hey! Come, we do a show! We do a show now! Okay. It was great when we went to Idomeni and we met these guys who made their own news. It was crazy. They had a microphone made of a plastic cup and their camera was made of a piece of wood, and he took it really seriously. It was great. They ran through the whole camp. It was 12,000 people. It looked like a festival, but it was like nothing to be joyful about.
We're doing refugees.tv. It's our channel. It's the Refugees Voice. We do record for everything in here, all the stories, all the problems, anything happen in this camp. We're going to show it people, and we have Facebook page. We're going to upload everything from our Facebook page. So this is the Refugees Voice.
سوريا وكنت باليونان قعدت سنة وشهرين وعشت بأدومني 3 أشهر.
Hearing all the news about refugees, these crowds of refugees who are coming to Europe and have only the information from the news from me. Actually meeting the refugees, getting in touch with these people, connecting and laughing about the same thing. I mean, laughing is a really human encounter. You're meeting on a really human base.
It's like between comedian and reality, like we make a smile for people in here in this hard situation, you know the situation.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, to just have the experience on your own, to have your own opinion, to see what's actually going on, and having the possibility to spread this into the world.
We do fun about some of the press because they show the bad image of these people. They never show the reality in here. They should just show how they fight to each other, how they any bad things they show it. They never show our rights. They never show our problems. They never show the hard situation that we live in. Only the bad image of the refugees. And what we're trying to show, we show the reality. You are from Syria.
How long have you been here?
2 months almost.
How did you come here?
We came from Turkey, then Lesbos, then Athens, then
You were coming with the boats?
Everybody came with a boat.
Everyone?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. All the refugees come from the same way, by boat.
And you paid a lot?
Like between $600 to $800 per one. And we have other things to pay, transportation. It's like almost $1,000 per one, just to get here.
If you work in the camps every day, you see that one of the hardest things, especially for children, is that it's boring, it's hot, and there's no education and there's nothing to do day to day. So this is, for us, the best gift that you can give is to take people's attention and make them laugh and make them concentrate on something other than their surroundings.
Before you came, the children were playing war, and now they play clown. And this shows exactly what we do. We faced this experience in Syria, and it was amazing. When we came the second time, the children in the camp said hello and welcome to the people, to the clowns, and they were singing the songs, they were remembering the name, they were still playing the whole show, they were trying to do the tricks of the show. And so what we witnessed and what we saw is that only 1 hour of having clowns into a camp or wherever can give 6 months or 12 months of idea and creation and play to the children. And this is a very impressive, long-lasting impact.
I think for the people living in the camps, it's always good. Like it's always, whichever clown group it is, they always seem to have a good time. When I saw that the most was when you don't speak the language, and no one here speaks Spanish or much English, and yet everybody understood and everyone was laughing at the same time, clapping at the same time. So you were definitely communicating even without languages. So yeah, of course it felt like there were no borders there.
The thing is that clown is a character that has no borders. It has no cultural borders, it has no language borders, it has no skin borders, nothing. It's kind of on another level.
Welcome to Switzerland, Clowns Without Borders, and all to the artists and especially also the board members who will have to take care about administrating.
Y bueno, una asociación como Payasos Sin Fronteras nos podría juntar a todos y hacer una fuerza común y multiplicar los resultados de los esfuerzos.
I think to be part of the project Clowns Sans Frontières is an honor. It's wonderful to be part of this community. And I think it can show Swiss people that it is not only important to share goods with refugees, but also share our spirit, our moods, our humor with other people.
The Swiss?
Yeah, some comments
Yodeling. I'm waiting for some nice yodeling clowns. And doing some jamming with some like Kenyan throat singers or something. I think that could be really fantastic. What I was saying, like, you know, there's so many different country chapters, and each chapter has their own history, their own style, and their own kind of performing what they have to offer. It's also national. You know, the German clowns are not the same as Spanish clowns. And so that's what I'm waiting to find out.
Je remercie à tout le groupe pour les enfants. Merci beaucoup.
And you guys help us a lot to recover our mind and everything. Thank you very much, Switzerland, and thank you very much, you guys.
Good, very good.
شكرا.
شكرا.